Now that leads us over to our code sets. And here is where we can set all of our standard default information that we and our customer service reps are able to choose from when we are adding in new sites. So we have our different notes and note categories, schedule settings, sales source, where the client heard of you, who our salespersons are, market segments, note titles. This is where we set our types of assets and what the default information, stop time, weight, volume. This is where we create the types of equipment that we service. And again, we can add stop time and specifics. We can specify disposal locations. Rate codes are the actual financial charges and descriptions that we use when creating invoices. Work order statuses. These are the actual drop downs that your technicians will be able to choose from if they're using the driver app. As well, these are the statuses that your dispatcher will need to change the work order to from the dispatch board or from the site in order to make sure that the system is handling the next process properly. Waste source, waste type. You can specify your trucks, types of services. So these would be the next level detail of the service work orders. Sales credits, surcharges, email templates. So in here is where we can create the different email options that we have for work orders, for invoices, collections, and same text templates for auto reminders. We can set the different types of templates in here that we're going to send. And in addition, as you enter sites into the system, it will log the zip code and the city and the current tax rate. All right. Next thing that we would have to set up would be our pricing templates if you're using assets. In here, we would specify the pricing name, the description, and you would actually put in your pricing scheme. So when you are assigning an asset to a site, all of this is defaulted. It can absolutely be overridden. We can make these specific to a certain customer, and they can be updated in bulk. So you can choose daily or weekly for proration, or you can turn proration off and you will always charge a full cycle. Daily, weekly, or monthly for your particular rate. All right, and you will create these typically per asset type. The next thing that we would need to do is create our routes. So in here is where we will specify route day, the route division, the specific truck we are going to use. That is optional, as well as the division is optional if you only have one or if you're going to be using that route across multiple divisions, kind of as a grouping, and then actually assign it to a technician at a later time. And finally, the actual user creation. So in here is where we will actually create the other users in our office. Choose your company name, select the role that the technician will have, enter their email address, and create the first password. It's just as easy as that to set up a new user in the system. Hope this information was helpful. Have a great day.